Hi, it's Pastor Paul L. Anderson here at the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship, where we believe God's blessings never stop flowing. It is Satisfaction Saturday. Oh, what great satisfaction we have that God has kept us all week long. We're now at the last day of the week, and what a blessing it is to say, Lord, I thank you for allowing me to be in the land of the living. May you use my life as an instrument to touch somebody's life. Today, I invite you to look with me at Matthew's Gospel, the 16th chapter, verses 5 through 12 from the New Living Translation. It is here that Jesus begins to talk about the yeast of the Pharisees and the Sadducees. In essence, what he is saying to them, he says, watch out. You and I have to be warned. We have to beware of the yeast of the Pharisees and the Sadducees. Well, what he's saying is that they try to blow up things. They try to make things increase. He says to them, you are now arguing with each other about something that is really not worth arguing about. Don't you remember the 5,000 I fed? Don't you remember how I fed the 4,000? Don't you remember all the things that I've done? Well, the Pharisees were trying to bring up stuff that really didn't matter. They were trying to inflate it. They were trying to enlarge it. Jesus tells them, I'm telling you, don't get involved in the yeast of the Pharisees and the Sadducees. Well, that was a group of religious people. There were two sects of individuals who became the great influence of their day, but they always focused on the things that only pertained to them and things that always made them look good. Well, it's amazing how you and I, world today, we have people who are just like the yeast of the Pharisees. They try to increase who they are. They try to cause themselves to rise to prominence and prestige. But Jesus tells us, you and I, we must beware of them. We must make sure that we do like what Jesus did. He crossed on the other side of the lake. Oh, that's a very powerful lesson in us. You and I have to cross on the other side, not be on the side of those who are doing the evil, but be on the side where Jesus is doing the good. Well, see, when Jesus crossed on the other side, he talked about having faith. You and I have to have faith, the kind of faith that even when people had no bread, he created bread. Even when people didn't have food, he took the little bit of fish and those little loaves and picked up leftovers. He tells us that you and I have to cross on the other side to do good and not just have words, but have actions. It is important for all of us. If we say we have faith in God, may we have the actions to prove it so people will come and see the goodness of the Lord. Today, I want to remind you that you and I can cross on the other side and do good. You are exceedingly and abundantly blessed. And we ask that you would come on in and share with us on tomorrow at the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship at our 7 o'clock a.m. virtual time of worship and in person at 9 o'clock a.m., where you can see that you can cross over to be on the side where people are praising God and giving him the glory, the honor, and the praise. Take the Lord with you everywhere you go, and we'll see you in the morning at the Fountain.
To sow a seed to the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship, visit our newly redesigned website, thefountainofraleigh.org, and select Sow a Seed from the homepage. Also, giving has been made easier with the new Fountain of Raleigh app, available now in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. Download today, select Giving from the main menu, and then follow the directions to complete your giving through Subsplash.
Thank you so very much for all of your gifts and donations that you've given to the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship. We thank you for what you've done in the past, what you're currently doing, and what you will do in the future. Your gifts and donations helps us to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ, not only locally, but throughout the world. Thank you again for your gifts, and may God continue to richly bless you. It is here at the Fountain that we believe that we are exceedingly and abundantly blessed, and may you receive those blessings that God has in store for you.